and welcome to Alien Isolation. My name is Morganite, and I'm here with my friend Zipp, who bought this game for me back when it almost first came out, like 2 years ago, and with the intent for me to play it and him to watch and laugh while I scream.
It was one of those gifts that you get for yourself and then say, oh, this is for you.
Yeah, pretty much. And we only have been able to get to the point where we can play it now because our schedules are terrible.
Yes.
So I know about the game, but I've never played it. I've only seen a little bit of footage, the initial launch trailers and stuff like that. I know Zipp knows a little bit more than I do. He's played the first hour or so.
I'm about as obsessed with the game as you can be with having only played an hour of the game. I was really interested in the when they were making the game and all the pre-release footage, and learned a lot of stuff about it, and was blown away by the first hour of it. So now I'm excited to see more.
Right, and laugh at me while I scream. All right, here we go.
One of the first, and one of the things that's probably coolest about this game is it is one of those rare love letters done well to a series. I mean, it's a lot of course, you have a lot of games based off of movies and franchises, but this one is actually rare in that it's considered canonical. Fox has actually canonized it.
Oh, good.
In
Good to know.
between Alien and Aliens is when it takes place.
All right.
And the I'll let you go ahead.
No, I'm fascinated, but yeah.
So, Fox, the game it was based on a single deleted scene from Aliens, where in Ellen Ripley, Sigourney Weaver, it's sort of implied in the theatrical release that she's been floating in space for like 80 years or 100 years. But in the extended version, it's actually shown that yes, she has been, and she asks about her daughter, and they show her a picture of her daughter, and she's like a grandmother.
Oh, so this was going on between, like, while she was asleep then. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So
okay,
this game actually stars that character, the daughter. And interestingly, the person in the photograph they show in Aliens is Sigourney Weaver's mother, who was Elizabeth Inglis, Elizabeth Inglis, and they went into such detail in this game that they actually took young pictures of Elizabeth Inglis, and that's kind of cool. That's how they designed the main character. That's really cool. So,
all right, start on head tracking.
Oh yeah, you don't need this.
No, because I'm not using a.
There's a lot of random.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you actually do want this on, but it might not work if you don't.
I don't have a PlayStation camera.
You keep it on anyways. Apparently, it does affect some little things in the game.
Okay, and we'll just go on the normal.
Yeah, and actually, this is one of the rare games where I don't think I've played it on hard.
I can't see a thing.
It's a really hard game.
Okay, there we go. That's barely visible.
You can go a little bit more. It's pretty dark.
Okay.
There you go. No, this game's legitimately difficult.
Oh, good.
It's very smart, the game. It's kind of got a Left 4 Dead feel where it definitely learns as you play.
I love the VHS tape quality of this. This is great.
The attention to detail, I mean, everything down to that.
And the cassette tape loading thing.
And the fact that they based Amanda's character actually off of photos of Elizabeth.
Right.
Inglis, like...
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash,
so dramatic,
and Captain Dallas are dead.
I mean, of course, that's the recording.
Cargo and ship destroyed.
Original Alien.
I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up.
I mean, the music is so creepy.
They actually got
Past
rights
great.
survivor of the
Fox to
Nostromo.
use all the original music.
Oh, nice.
Signing off.
My headphones are too awesome. Oh my god.
Mine are perfect. I've blown them out already.
Ooh. Oh, hello. Good morning.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
The company.
I know. It's not
about
the
your
best
mother.
script.
We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region.
I've seen worse
So,
hair.
Permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Mine in the mornings.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2
Costumes are
days.
so 80s.
I love
Going
that
to travel
about the
out.
original Alien. It
Me and another
has that
executive.
anachronistic feel, but everything also
If you're willing.
seems alien enough that you're like, oh, this has to be the future. It's just a really dirty.
Ripley.
Yeah.
When this job came across my desk, I read the case history.
Like, this is the future where BlackBerry won out over iPhones.
I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Thanks for the disembodied heartbeat.
I know. It does. This game has a nice slow burn. It really sets you up. I love this. Panty shot.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have one of those.
Here we go.
All right. I like how I'm super delayed with my waking up, apparently. There's no one else here. Okay, hang on.
But your head is already whipping around.
Right, I'm like,
whoa!
No, I'm trying to figure out how to...
I feel like in the future, like the first thing that'll happen when we have babies in the hospital is the doctor will hold up a sign that says "Press L to walk."
Right.
It's just our modern culture.
All right. So I want subtitles on so that we can talk over people when they're talking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, hey!
I know, classic.
Hey! I remember these. All right. I guess I'm
In the
signing
future,
in.
they're all the rage.
Where was I keeping that?
In the panties. That's why they showed you the panties before. It's Chekhov's panties.
Someone left behind their shoes and water bottle
What book
and
is that?
Frank Herman.
Haven't heard of it.
I don't know. Neither have I.
War in Totality.
Get dressed.
Is that a Nintendo Switch?
Right? That's adorable.
They put a lot of effort into like just the
Yeah, I mean,
environment.
Yeah, because every space person would have their God, it's so 80s.
And you can see that everybody else woke up, and you can learn a little bit about them. I actually didn't see this on my playthrough, but now I'm looking at like the cigarettes. And the
I mean, they've
ashtray.
been here for a while, and I don't know why like Ripley didn't wake up at the same time. That's interesting.
I didn't even think about that on my. I just kind of ran through in mine very quickly.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have a tendency to look at everything and look
Yeah,
for collectibles and that kind of
that's
thing.
awesome.
Also, what is this? Oh. So who let me out? Who let me out? Oh, I'm so confused.
Maybe it's Mother, the computer. See, like if you pull back, if you look up at the no,
I can't.
You can't. Darn it. Okay, can't.
There.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, see the scratch marks even on the door.
Oh, yeah.
It's the little details in this game that make it feel.
I'm really tall, which is I am in real life, but it's
So is Sigourney Weaver. So.
But it's unusual to feel. Do I have a map?
You don't yet. Maybe I think the map might be pulled up by pressing the big touchpad on the. There you go.
Okay, so that's where I need to go. So I'm doing it again. I'm instinctively going the right direction.
That's good in this game.
I commented on it in my Bastion playthrough that I was doing recently that I have a tendency to go in the right direction first, so I always try and backtrack and go the other way.
There's a lot of good emails in this game. Stuff that kind of
gosh.
along the lines of itchy tasty. Should we read these?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do this one.
All right.
I'm going to come up with a voice for these guys.
Oh, have fun.
This one's, Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all of his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Weyland-Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine.
So cool. All right.
Yeah, it's really a cool interface for this stuff.
It's so old, and I can't I can just scroll.
You have to learn MS-DOS in order to be able to control.
Can I? Is that it? Is there just the one?
That's it. There's later on you get
Okay.
a lot more stuff you can do.
Well,
I just barely scratched the surface of that, but they start to do things when I quit.
when there's
it was
blinky stuff, I'm inclined to click on it because it's
yeah.
am I missing something? Oh, look at the old camera. My dad had one
and
like
the
that.
radio.
I think you might still have it, actually. Yeah, see, everybody's been in bed and all this stuff for a while now, so it's just weird. They've had enough time to break a toilet.
This is one of those great horror games I really love. I think you even turn on the shower. I
can?
I seem to remember going in and taking a shower.
Yes.
And the water looks great.
Wow, it really does.
The water looks wonderful.
I mean, I just got out of hypersleep. It makes sense.
Whenever I play a game, that's my wife will always pay attention for the water. She's like, how do they do water?
Well,
these
because
days?
water was such a mind-blowing thing when it happened. I mean, I think the first game that really had good water physics that I remember was Assassin's Creed 2.
Physics or water
well,
graphics?
just water, the way it looks, and when your character gets in the water and still is wet after they get back out.
Right.
Where that wasn't a thing before that.
Classic getting dressed sounds.
I have zippers.
I remember the first big...
Hey, what?
Okay, so yes, 2 years ago. They spent a lot of time on the environment, not so much on
I like that I do have
levitation.
feet at least when I look down, but apparently I'm on roller skates.
They didn't quite get the mirror's edge.
Oh, that chair. Oh, I just knocked stuff over. I broke stuff. Wow. Okay.
That was... Well, it's hard when you levitate.
I
You
know,
have to-
right? I'm just
yeah,
gonna kick stuff through the wall there.
yeah.
I was gonna say that chair looks remarkably comfy. I don't know why.
Oh, there's the other people.
I broke it.
Yeah, you touched the
But
glowing screen.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, and I guess
So Verlaine, we knew we got an email to Verlaine. That was
From
Blaine
Blaine,
Blaine. We
yes.
don't know who that is, but they basically were saying, yeah, you've been transferred here. I think from what I've gained from this is Ripley was secretly transferred in by an higher up in the company.
I like the pinup kind of.
Yeah, I know, which is actually a reference to the first movie because Sigourney Weaver gets almost choked out by Ash, the robot, in a bunk like this, and he uses porn to try to shove down her throat. And it's like a literal, it's a metaphorical rape scene where he's raping her with porn.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember hearing
yeah,
about that.
Really.
But I didn't catch it because the first time I watched that film I was too young to catch.
I didn't catch it till my 7th.
Oh wait, no, I should save that. Sorry, what am I doing?
You actually don't have to save for quite a while, but yeah.
I mean, they give me a save option.
I should tell you
do
that
it.
saves in this game are scarier than they've been since Resident Evil's typewriters because you can die while saving.
Oh, good.
If you're saving and there's an enemy around you watching you save, he'll shoot you or eat you or whatever he does.
I mean,
and pull you away from the save, which happened to me on that was my last time playing. I got ripped away from the save and destroyed.
that's good. Okay.
I love those old space costumes. Which you can see how much Dead Space took in its design aesthetic from Alien. Because
Yeah.
that basically looks like Isaac's costume.
Yeah, I know, it really does.
But of course, Alien came first.
All right, so that's an airlock
Looks like you're supposed to speak to Samuels.
in the medical bay.
Yeah.
Speak to Taylor. So I'm trying to find everybody.
And these are the members of the crew that are supposedly
Here.
around and awake.
All right. Well, I will say that the movement is pretty smooth, actually.
Oh yeah, they did a good job with that. They actually
Hello?
wrote a thing about how they spent a lot of time trying to get
Ripley.
Samuels,
the movement right.
did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just
Which means
inspecting
he's a
the Torrens
robot.
facilities.
Well, he looks like one.
Well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned
I'm the
traveler.
last one.
Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
I'm totally the last one up.
So basically, they talked about in their pre-production notes how the movement was really key for them because they wanted it,
I
to
love how
feel as much as possible like you were actually walking around the ship.
Yeah. No, I love how space it looks, but it's also retro 80s, just like the giant buttons and like,
Well, that's the wonderful thing about Alien. I mean, it's this really it's in Blade Runner too.
Anything else for me
Like-
to... No? Hello? Hello?
I actually got to talk to one of the production designers on the original Alien.
I learned how to crouch.
I wish I could remember his name now. This was back in college, but he did like a lecture, and he talked about how
It's been a spooky fog ambience.
one of the things they went for in Alien, and I think he worked on Blade Runner too, and because it's the same design aesthetic, but the basic idea was like if you make. They knew that one of the problems they would struggle with was.
Okay, hello. You jumped. I saw that. Oops.
I think I was afraid Fox didn't want me revealing their design secrets. One of the things they went for was they knew that they would struggle with, this film they wanted this film to be watched for ages and decades
Taylor,
and
good
still
morning.
make sense.
Ripley, it's certainly not
20
good.
years later.
I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry.
Wow.
I feel like death.
I like her glasses.
I don't know how you
those are
people
good.
put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
Don't mind
I
me.
do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to
Eat.
send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors.
Yeah, someone is a chain
I'm
smoker.
sorry. That was
That was
insensitive.
the thin man over there.
Realize
Yes, I saw.
your mother has been missing for 15 years.
I love
You-
the Star Wars-esque cornflake
We'll both get what we want,
containers.
right?
See, and that's the thing. Everything what they
Everything's
went for
handled.
with design aesthetic was they
It's probably
wanted
been up for hours.
everything to be unfamiliar in terms of its design, but familiar, instantly recognizable in what it was intended for. So that's why you can look at this like
Looks
a
like we're
container
up.
like that. And you're like, oh, that's a
Oh,
cereal box.
she's got cool boots.
I didn't
Oh,
see her
I've got
boots.
shitty tennis shoes. I want her boots. Maybe when she dies, I can steal them.
But like,
Naval
probably. I mean, like in Alien, the
That's great.
yeah. Everything you look at, you can tell what it's for. But you don't. But it's just made of an aesthetic that's unfamiliar.
Manifest. So this is basically what we've been up to.
Yeah, we don't
Who's-
have to
who's
read
on
that
it?
one
No.
out loud.
No.
The personal note was in there though, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I thought I saw another note.
I thought it was just the same one.
Oh, maybe it was. No, this is different.
Okay.
This is you
To
go for this one.
to Taylor. Hi Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Wayland Yutani
That's it.
cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. There's the list. Wayland Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in history, or in the history. Get the impression that they don't like to mention it anyway. I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big.
Scroll
Saul.
back up for a minute. They said something. Oh, Kane. Or that's a reference to the fact that nobody spelled Kane's name right.
Right.
In the fan base.
Nice.
The Kane, or is it Kane?
Nice.
God, there's a lot of little things like that in here.
All right.
Of course, those are the original members of Alien the movie. And we know what happened to them on a ship very similar to this one.
There's a lot of little Nintendo things.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
Somebody's big into gaming.
And cassettes. I love that they're still using 8-track, like, cassette tapes.
Yeah, in the super future. Can I stand on it?
You
I'm
can
just-
stand on it. Kick that CD player. I don't want to listen to any more Deftones.
Yes. Okay, I'm going the wrong way again.
Yeah, I just turned around.
Woo! There.
There it is.
Sorry, I just noticed there was a dream catcher hanging there.
Ooh, what is
Yeah,
that?
it's like a horseshoe dream catcher.
You're right. I've never seen one like that though.
Neither have I.
I didn't know you made it. I think you're. Is it the right way? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
I went the right way.
I got turned around.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in
Some
very
more
good
than
order for an
others.
old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station.
She's cute.
Are we docking?
She's
I believe
adorable.
your contact
Yeah.
Just want to give her a hug.
Marshal Waits,
Yeah.
is that right?
She'll probably die.
All
Laura.
hail
I
Sevastopol.
know.
Boarding with him.
Aww.
Good. Let's
I mean,
get
it's-
this done.
It's Alien.
Don't worry,
Inevitably, the
Mr.
character you like is
Routine.
gonna die.
In and out.
She's cute.
Connor, how we
She's
doing?
got a nice
loaded
accent.
and calibrated. Approach vector lock.
Cool shoes.
Prep
Oh, look
on
at
so
her
I can
shoes.
say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
See, they're little boots.
Does everyone have their
Little blue
briefing
boots.
document?
This is what I do
Watch
during
the
work
approach on
meetings.
the
I'm just
monitors.
staring at everybody's clothes and shoes
Right?
and thinking about other things.
I mean-
and meanwhile, they're like, by the way, we just said we're preparing for space launch.
Right. Oh yeah. By the way, plot. And I'm like, oh, hang on. I'm busy exploring and talking to myself. Don't mind me. What's in here?
This is Mother. That's the Mother.
Ah, computer. Got it.
Yeah, so good.
Seriously, like she has the cutest little shoes, and I'm stuck in these dumb sneakers.
You should ask her where she gets them.
Right? These are very interesting.
I love that sound
Oh
effect.
goodness. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, they did
Wow.
awesome job. For space is tough because it is essentially just black with stars. But to really give a sense of the scope of it. Oh, is there a sun over there or something?
I mean,
Look at look to the right.
there we
That's
go.
super cool. That's awesome.
all right. I wasn't
All right.
paying any attention.
I think you're supposed to
What am I
strap
supposed
yourself
to
in somewhere.
do? Somewhere. No.
Check
Oh
your.
wait.
Oh, there you
Briefing
go. Collect the
file.
briefing file. There you go.
Can we see it?
Apparently the
Switch
ship
to
does not
monitors.
have air conditioning.
I know they're all sweating.
Sevastopol Station.
I wonder if they did that just to be like, we can do sweat effects.
Maybe.
Punch up 74.
Like maybe everybody
tight
should
angle.
be crying too, just all the time.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Static.
I like the design of her collar. I don't know if you saw that. That was Awesome.
The station's comms
Yeah,
seem
yeah.
pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster.
She looks so tiny.
I'm
and
scared.
Phone's in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Yeah, they're just pouring buckets of sweat. It's just like, good lord.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only
These
option.
boots ain't made
and
for
it's perfectly
walking.
safe if you do what I tell you.
I mean, the sounds. I would be so traumatized just from the sounds.
Yeah.
Pressurizing.
Yeah, it's not a very comforting
Just
sound.
shout on me, Taylor.
Who designed that?
Two sounds.
Like, right?
We need a good airlock sound. What we need is soothing elevator music.
I know. Why is it kaboom?
That's so cool.
The swirling planet gas behind it. That's just so neat. It is a lot of detail to the backgrounds.
Happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Tim. Just keep moving. Taylor, Ripley, hold on. Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Well, someone got flung into space.
And just think how much better this would be with Girl Up Eat from Ipanema playing. That's a comforting
Yeah,
first
right.
hint.
Well, I know there's like androids on there too, so.
There's also people
Oh, goody.
who are like it's very Last of Us in that sense. It's sort of apocalyptic, you know.
Noises above and below you are indicators that something is lurking nearby. Great. Great. This game is going to make me paranoid.
Yeah, well, and you can get as deep into it as you want because, like, some players have discovered that they've learned that the alien has its own language of hisses and clicks and stuff. That if you can decipher it, it'll tell you where it is and what it's seen and what it's looking for next. And so some players have been able to actually like hear it and then run somewhere else. I don't know how this game sold. I really hope it got its due and that we can get like a sequel or something, but...
Hello? Hello?
Do you know any data on like how well it did?
I don't, but I mean everybody who's played it has, well, it's mixed. You get lots of people who enjoyed it, but then who said eventually you get kind of burned out on the movements of the creatures. So like the first hours are great and then it kind of dies down. I mean, you're early in the game and I haven't played it, so we'll see how we end up feeling in a couple episodes, but... I'm glad they had a spare change of whatever it was I changed.
Did you keep the same boots?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I was half suspecting that the whole game was going to be a plot to kill the other girl so that you could...
steal her shoes.
Oh, this is so
Your
cool.
registration points to manual save. Okay. These messages are just like, you know, they make me feel so good about everything. Nothing. Can I run? I can run, but that makes noise. Okay. I know how this game works. Well, I know how stuff works. What's this? Find blueprints to help you craft items for the components you... Oh, God.
So I don't know if you played Last of Us.
No, I mean, a little bit, like a real tiny bit, and I stopped not because I didn't like it, but because I got distracted by stuff, and I knew I needed to have the time to, like, focus on that game, so I'll get to that.
So it has the reason I brought it up is it has a really similar system of crafting, where every item most of the items you need to get through this game, like med kits, flares,
right, I don't have any objectives because I don't know where the hell
all of that
I am.
you have to build from scratch. So you have to find these blueprints to give you access to them.
So I've got to look around That was a good sound.
Yeah, so just go in there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's gasping.
That was delayed.
That was a delayed.
That was a really delayed response. Okay, did I go the right way again? I feel like I'm doing that thing that I do where I miss stuff because I go the right way.
One of the other things they did, I mean, that this
God.
game does a really good job of carrying up
lost.
is it is a maze.
I'm lost already. Yeah, I feel like I should go back. I don't know why.
They built... No, I think this is the right way.
Well, I know, but that's why, because, like,
Oh.
I want to make sure I didn't, like, miss out on an extra thing.
There's a lot of, little rooms and nooks and crannies. I think this goes the same way.
Does this just go around in a circle?
I think it does.
Yeah,
because it looks at the same place.
but it's not.
But no, you're right. I mean, it's very nooks and crannies.
Yeah, okay. See, I just don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be looking for... Hello!
That's gorgeous fire effect.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for the jump scare, man. I appreciate it.
Well, let's not go that. Oh, there you go. Look at that. There's the classic vent. Turn to your right.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna probably have to crawl through that in a second here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But I want
the cool thing is, I had played this long enough ago. I don't really remember, like, where to tell you to go or anything like that.
This is the tutorial level of you must use vents to access places.
It's gonna get a lot scarier than this.
Oh god. Oh god. I can't see. But the light's there.
The vents were one of the coolest thing in the first film. Just that sound. It sounds like a can opening. It's so crazy.
Smidge unsettling. Can you cool it just a bit? You know, just calm down.
This has not been good for her asthma.
No, she's having a bit of a relapse. All right, there's probably something there for me to. Ooh.
Oh, yep. Compound B.
Okay. I'm sure that's important. Anything else for me to grab? I'm hoping that everything that I need to pick up glows when I get close to it. That'd be nice. Like that.
Another terminal. I actually really enjoy the terminals in this game. We get to read something. A folder corrupted. Decommissioning. I'm good at this. So, boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it is official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. Now, I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement, but for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help, but it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits. Chief.
Corrupted. Alright. Well, I tried. But I want to steal everything. I'm stealing it anyway. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. No. Close. Okay.
Did you go this way yet? No.
No.
Okay, yeah. It just looks like more bad. Oh!
Well.
Yeah, we should have gone faster.
I'm fine. I guess it's a good thing I wasn't wearing heels.
See, I love this too because it throws you into the basement, basically, and like none of us associate that with a good thing.
Well, no. I mean, unless you're really... Take the flare, thank you.
I wonder why basements freak us out so much.
Because it's dark. I am still really tall, and I just...
Oh, you can open your... Yeah.
Oh. Flare. I have a flare.
Yeah, and they are... They are definitely limited, but... You know, this is...
I don't really want to use it right now. I don't know how to put it away.
You know, I can't remember if there's a way to put it away. That actually really bothered me.
Okay, what's the plus sign there on the bottom?
That is your health.
Oh.
You've already been hurt.
Okay, so I got hurt. Well, I figured that out already. Thank you. Go through the conveyor belt. Oh, this is nice. This looks homey. Can I have a wrench? Or a... something to clobber people in their face with? You always know.
Working Joe. Working Joe is a in-world name for the androids.
Forgotten strangers will be shot. Huh.
No.
It's a good thing I've lived here forever.
Moving.
I collected a
Something about
thing.
moving. Moving?
Should I go up?
Yeah, I think so.
But there's another thing over here.
I don't know if you can get over there.
I just run along the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's another vent. Shit.
Definitely the benefit to exploring is you get more stuff, like sensor parts. I love the way that slides up
That
your
just
face.
feels so creepy. Stop it! Jeez. Stop falling apart.
Take all.
Charge pack bonding agent. I don't know what a charge. I don't know what any of these are, but
It's all for building shit.
scrap. See, this is why I wanted to go in here. It's clearly that was important.
I think your map shows you too where like items are.
Does it? I mean, it shows me where like the staircase.
I think
and
if
safe
you like
points are.
hadn't gone there, it would have been like there's like a symbol or something.
Oh, I'll look the next time I come to
I
the...
can't remember. I just remember when I was playing, I did a lot of backtracking to pick up things that were on the map.
Oh, well, maybe that's something you unlock later.
Maybe. Oh, does that keep moving? It doesn't matter. Like your watch, your Fitbit.
Right? Oh, I have to actually like push myself up. I can't just let it automatically do it.
This isn't Resident Evil. On the plus side, she opens doors faster.
Sure. Is it, am I gonna collect...
Like
Like
radio.
Metal Gear? Am I gonna collect
I don't
tapes?
think so.
That would be great.
So you can play Riders on the Storm while...
Right! Like ride the Valkyrie as I go through my terrifying experience.
Hello? Anyone here?
Lady, they just had a, like, trespassers will be shot sign. You don't advertise your... Yes. Restore power. Good. I'm glad that is a thing I have to do now.
The first time I saw that in my game, I remember thinking, like, well, I just press X to restore power.
Oh, because it's a big X there.
It's a big X.
But it's not
like,
blue.
I want to restore power. It just is a old habit.
But it's not blue.
I see X, I want to push it.
It's that quick time training.
It is. That is. It's a quick time training.
Forgot.
With 2 T's.
Yes.
Forgot how to spell.
Forgotten.
Oh, okay.
Forgotten. F you. That's
Yeah, all you need is that to move, and that would have been incredible.
Nope. Keep out. Trust no one. Star.
Oh, so somebody like X-Files here.
What? These terminals to update.
Oh,
map with
yeah.
Okay. Update map.
And then that's how you find your items. So if you click, it'll show you.
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
And
So
it
the X's are
says-
closed doors that I can't
yes,
access.
X's are closed doors. Shows you where the saves are.
Yeah. What's the exclamation point? Is that?
That was something. Where is it? There's a key on the map.
Oh, so these are people's information.
Yeah, you can get
oh,
all
man,
this.
okay.
There's a lot of collectibles.
Good lord. All right.
And press legend. Press triangle. Point of interest. I
Okay.
think you already did that. You went through and
To get the stuff?
Yeah. So.
Okay. I'm gonna have to restore power.
Doesn't anything here work?
I think that's in
Well, the map worked.
I think that's in that little room there, because there's a room.
Yeah. Push the ominous blinking low power.
That's gotta be it.
Charge the power.
Quick time event.
I can X.
Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't an ominous point in the movie either. Do not like. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to the terminal anymore, not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're gonna need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. Anna!
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch. I never liked her.
So that I'm assuming that's the code to the
Probably,
thing down there,
yeah.
0340. Goodbye from Seegson.
We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked hard and lived at Sevastopol over the years, and hopes that Seegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Drow androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Seegson Corp.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We've had a trek, something in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're going to need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit is over. Waits out? Waits?
Harris,
Oh, never mind. I couldn't let him talk.
Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and
To
don't
me, it'll
forget your
always be.
reports.
Wait, to always
Make
be a
them
woman
thorough.
now.
We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shift's over. Waits out.
Restore power to departures.
Oh, so you
Okay.
can do that. I think you can actually do that if you go to utility.
0340. 0340.
Did you go to utility and actually click it?
Oh, what?
Because
No.
it'll actually do it.
No.
Yeah, those are the utility ones are the ones I was talking about, where you can actually like turn on systems.
Ah.
Nice.
Also, there was a save thing right there.
I know. Saves in horror games are always terrifying because it feels like little messages to be like, you're gonna die soon.
Right? It's like, there's a reason this was put here. Alright, so that door's open now. That door's open now. Try to hear.
I think if you get closer to the middle.
Help!
It's Sevastopol.
Like the old timey ad. Alright.
0340, I think?
Yep.
Okay. Now let's see what amazing stuff she hid in the... Ooh, a SCJ injector.
Mm-hmm. A med kit.
Oh, it's a blueprint.
Blueprint for a med kit.
It's not even a med kit, it's a blueprint.
Lame. Scrap.
You might have enough to make one, I don't know. Was this... So you go...
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, hang on. This
I
is
know.
not intuitive.
It's not intuitive.
Okay. L1. Can I let go of buttons? Yes, I can. Okay, so now what?
You can commit... So these are items you have, and you can commit it. So you can press X.
On any of these spots? So
yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's costing one of each of these.
Right.
Okay.
And then you press L1. And there you go. And from what I read in the notes, they actually made the menus intentionally a little unintuitive because they wanted pulling them up in the heat of combat or when you're like,
to take a while. So
and feel scary so that you were trying to think of like, okay, I got to hit this button and this button.
So I like how they all ran out this way and the door's now locked. So that's good. Can I will take all of that.
Where is she keeping all? I've come to believe that all video game
Hammer
characters
space.
have a bag of holding.
Hammer space, bag of holding, yeah.
That is just... Was there a computer on that thing? Does that work?
I mean, it wasn't working earlier.
Oh, okay.
It's still not. So,
Did
I guess
we try
I could
going to the left? Did we try going
check.
on here?
It's not. It's like it closed again.
Things. Okay, nothing exciting. But
That's closed, so I have to go through the main door. It's interesting. They came out of it. I don't know why it won't work all of a sudden. Wait.
Maybe they.
Oh. No, I don't want to use
that. Don't do that.
I don't want to. How do I?
Go to your radio menu.
I can't like unequip stuff.
I know. I feel like I figured out a way eventually how to
really
do it.
annoying.
It's like one of the
Well, I don't want to like
directional
push
pads,
any of the
I think.
buttons to like accidentally.
It might be one of the directional pads.
No.
There is a way to do it, but I don't remember how.
All right. You know what? Let's see.
This bothered me too.
If there
like for a long time. It's control scheme up on top.
There we go. Okay. Fire, race tracker, pause game, toggle flashlight, reload, open radial menu, interact, pick up.
Okay, I remember
weapon
what it is
swap.
now. You have to wait until you get a gun. Because then you can.
Then I can just swap out to the gun.
And then
and
put away the gun. And yeah,
this is
I'm
dumb.
so tempted to hit the square the whole time. My finger would itch over it.
Like, I don't want to just accidentally
quick
use
time
this.
thing.
This life for rent.
I will give them credit for the med kit didn't get used right away.
It almost did. Holy shit, it almost did. This is instinctual. When big, loud, scary noises happen, you get small and hide in a corner. Or you run the fuck out of there because you don't want to get run over.
The terrifying thing about this game is I think corner hiding is really a bad idea.
Well, because then you can't get out of... You're trapped. Yeah.
I met the alien once in my playthrough. That was around the time I stopped. I'll probably crouch under that.
No, I just want to smack my face into the live wire. It'll be fine.
That's sort of the, like, have you played video games before, like, wire.
Yeah.
If you haven't, you'll just walk into it and be like, oh, okay, never mind.
I guess I can't do that, yeah. Compound B, scrap, metal.
I'm trying to remember, like, it's been so long since I played, like, first played my first video game. But, like, I wonder if when I first played Mario, you know, like, did I instinctively know?
Mario didn't have, like, a crackhead on thing because it's too tall. Like...
No, but I'm wondering if, like, did I instinctively know, like, oh, pits are bad? Or did I run to the first pit, jump into it, and be like, okay,
right?
Won't do that again. I don't remember anymore. Like, did I think Goombas were my friends?
Her smile is terrifying.
Yeah, well, dental check. Look what happens if you put off your dental checkups.
And
then they give you a Joker smile.
When do I have to, like, sign up for my next dental appointment? Let's do this. I want to look like her. Hey, music. Wow, you're loud, dramatic.
The greatest enemy in this game is the music.
It kind of is, so far. What are these? Just... Hello? Hello? Close. Baggage claim.
I think you're basically running around an airport.
No entry. Door locked. Great. Oh, wait. I need to pick up some ID cards.
And an ion torch.
And an ion torch. But I need some ID cards, too, for that other area back there.
This room I do remember, because I ran around it for like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to not take 30 minutes going around this area.
It's really confusing, this area, because it's your first, like, big open space. But there's actually a pretty linear path.
I'm doing the, like, scoping the couches for shit to pick up.
Sure.
Thing, which...
Just like a hobo at an airport.
Yeah. Hey, anything I can steal? I mean, you know, somehow I lost all my loot.
Right. This is just what Amanda does. She runs around airports checking the sofas.
You never know.
Seeing if anybody left their cell phone.
I blame Mass Effect for that, because they'd occasionally in those... in certain maps, they'd have stuff hidden.
It's true, and Shepard was a kleptomaniac, so...
No, for real. I guess I can go this way.
No, I think you gotta go to the right.
Why can't I drop down? It's right. Game.
You know what? Those are hot.
Game.
Those are hot pipes. They've been steaming
but I'm not on
all
the pipe.
times.
It's the metal board.
If you had the heel shoes from
oh my God.
Tanya or whatever her name was,
you'd
be fine. You're wearing just shitty sneakers.
I have the worst run. I'm clumping.
I know.
Real loud.
Clump, clump, clump. Well, that's from the the leg she lost in the war.
Oh, okay. Is that my ride?
The Torrens.
I think that's your ship.
Is it leaving?
I think it's
I'm stranded now?
either leaving or...
I'm right here. Verlaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can
Call
totally
out.
see you.
Hey! Down here!
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's up here.
Ah! What? Well, I need to get there. But...
Okay. There's another staircase on that side.
Yeah. But I could get to it before.
No, I don't think so. I think it goes down behind the jar garbage.
Oh god, space noises are scary, man.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I can't look out
That
this
was my
window
favorite
anymore.
thing about Dead Space was all the sound design. In the first one especially.
Okay. Yeah.
God.
Space is scary, man.
Okay, there we go. See, now you're behind the junk.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't walk across it. That was dumb. Can I get in here? No, it's stuck.
You can press square to activate.
I don't want to light the flare. It's not dark enough for me to need a flare yet.
How many?
Oh, God, noise. Stop it. I would like your cool, refreshing beverage, sir.
On your
Can
way
I have
back
your
to
cool,
Fetus.
refreshing beverage?
Fetus.
Davenport Rye. Anything for me to pick up?
We Need Help is the best recruitment ad I've seen yet. For
yeah.
This is how they hire janitors. You just paint
We
blood
need
on
help.
the wall. We need help.
Uh-huh. Oh, I
Shuffleboard.
want
Air
to
hockey.
play
Air
air
hockey.
hockey. Oh, that'd be the best mini game. Just like get to sit in here for like an hour and
Play air hockey by yourself.
play air hockey all by my lonesome.
Just clunk it, quickly run to the other side.
Yep.
Air hockey is a very poor solo game. Only bested in terms of poorness by ping pong. Well, that seems promising. Oh, things are on. Is that arcades? Oh.
Is it booting?
I like that it's actually searching channels. Channel search.
That's amazing.
6, 7, 8.
Signal. Huh.
I wonder if there's any like Easter eggs if you stand here for 1,000 channels.
Oh, right. If it just kept searching and then like it hits 26 or something and then like you actually get to play a game.
I actually don't know if that's a thing.
I'm curious enough that I might just stand here for the next hour.
We'll talk about other matters.
Right? We'll just discuss other gaming issues.
What's your favorite alien movie?
We'll see. I'm ready with my flare. I'm gonna hit you with it.
I'm gonna activate
See,
this.
honestly, this is like my #1 irritation in these kinds of games is like the moment I end up alone on a spooky station, I would grab something to use as a weapon. Like immediately.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
like the Tabasco sauce though. That's normal brand ketchup.
I'm trying to think if I played a game where they do that, like where you don't start out like as a cop or somebody. Oh, there's an audio file.
Yeah, I don't want to push it yet, just in case it triggers something.
I'm trying to think if there's any game I've played, like horror game, where the very first thing you do is, I feel like
Run out with a gun.
Well, Silent Hill does a good job of that. Where pretty much immediately they're always like the other thing is they act really. Oh, okay. Is it? Oops, sorry. Is this?
Harper? With that, I don't know. That's a gender neutral kind of name, isn't it?
I guess I'll do this one. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station's in the red, and they're pulling the plug. Gonna sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so that you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on. Harper.
To all space flight terminal employees, in the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, wow, it must be clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The Colonial Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly from the Office of Marshal Waits. What is Apollo? Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all 16 working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station. So wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Or, you know, you're always being watched.
Yeah.
That's good.
It made everybody feel more comfortable when we named it after
a god.
God.
Am I gonna save?
And we'll probably have to stop soon.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming.
Yeah. I've got other things to do today.
Maria Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Yeah, that's totally an alien, isn't it? Like a
I think
weird,
it is. It's
like,
a weird childish
like drawing of an alien.
But you can't really see it because they drew in black crayon.
So this one I do remember, and it took me forever. So I'm going to give you the hint because otherwise you'll run around forever in here.
Aww.
There's nothing else to do. It's back in that room that you have to go. They don't do a good job of showing you where you need to go.
Is there no like marking on
no,
the map
and I actually almost took issue with the game here. I almost quit at this point.
Okay.
Because I spent 30 minutes looking.
All right.
It's back where you were in that room with the audio file. After this, everything was smooth for the rest of my play. But
apparently everybody did this dumb thing.
There's one scene, and I even went online, and people were like, "Where do you go? Where do you go?" Okay, so in the middle of the floor here, in this like enclosure, is that.
Oh!
And you've never seen one in the floor before. You've never had to open anything in the floor before. So it's this. I feel like they should have had like a trail of blood or something.
Right, something a little more obvious.
Something, because it is a big area, and it does feel like there's a lot of things to see, and it's really easy to get lost. It was my first design sort of problem with the game, but.
Vents are creepy. Also, I move through the vents like I'm an elephant.
Maybe you secretly are.
Oh. Okay, why is that moving?
Something just came after.
Was here.
Yeah, something was just here.
Shh. Move quieter. Oh god, lady, move quieter.
And it's above you.
I'm sure everything's fine. Huh.
Well, at the next... Right. Where is the next
Yeah,
save?
looking for the next save point.
This looks good.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
Anything to pick up? Nope. Okay. Hey, robot dog.
Huh, it is a robot dog.
It's totally a robot dog.
That's cute.
Can
I know. Can you vault over?
Can I climb?
I know.
Oh my god. So what?
Maybe hit the robot dog. It's. Can you move it?
Yes, I can't. I have to get up front.
Goodbye, robot dog. Okay.
I mean, seriously, why can't I climb?
It's true.
I'm sure this will support my weight.
But
sure
honestly, in what horror game can you think of where you've ever been able to do like the things
that you can do in real life, such as vault over things and like move objects in your way?
Like probably the freest movement games that I've ever played are like the third-person shooters, like Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid, where you can vault and roll and do all this stuff. And I'm like, where is this in your survival horror game?
I know. Where common sense would be like, hey, to survive this, I could totally just run and hide in there. And it's like, no, you're not allowed to. Like, but sense. But sense would say.
I mean, in the old days.
What the? Okay, for a second it looked like that person was hanging.
Yeah, it did.
And I was like, did the body just drop out of the ceiling? And then it ran by. So I am really confused. Where the F did he come from?
So, in the old days, you know, restricted movement made the game scarier. Because you knew you couldn't really, like in the original Resident Evil, you could not aim.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really...
Oh, hey, a body. I'm sure it won't jump up and try and murder me. This isn't a zombie flick, right?
or Arkham Asylum and the
oh,
Scarecrow
God, right? That was creepy.
That was well done.
That was super
I still haven't
creepy.
played the last one. I've heard it's good.
I really enjoyed it. Although, like, I'm probably going to play it again just because I had so much fun playing it. But I am also incredibly wanting to keep one of those little counter things with me when I play it so I can actually count how many damn tanks you have to blow up because it's stupid. That's a lot of bodies. Alright, and that's locked, which means I'm going to need to get something to unlock it, maybe? Or can I just unlock it?
That is... You need a tool.
Nurse, this is Turner. I found the last power coupling. Took me a while, but it's
That's
off
gotta
now.
be the exit up
It is the
ahead.
last security brace. Come find me when you've shut yours down, then we can get the hell out of here.
I think there's a save in
Man, I'm
here.
hearing noises everywhere. Every creak and... Just hurry the fuck up, will you?
So I like that I'm undoing the work that these guys clearly went through a
I
lot
know.
of effort to do.
That's actually a good point. That's really... that adds to the fear, because you know that whatever they've locked up, you're like slowly helping to unlock.
Yeah, that's not exactly best.
And I think this is a game, too, that actually does work better, you know, because of its franchise. Because people know Alien.
Yeah, and so you're like terrified the whole
There it is.
time.
So they know...
Because you're waiting for it, rather than the unknown of, I don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Must it always take 3?
It's cool because, you know, the original Alien game that I played, not the original, but it wasn't the first, but one of the early ones was the Alien vs. Predator game by Rebellion Software, which was interesting because they ended up hitting on kind of a Half-Life thing.
Mm-hmm.
They never made a first-person shooter before. And so they just sort of made Alien vs. Predator like as best they could, and it ended up being really scary, which was not what they had intended. They had intended this like high-octane action game. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. This is a good place to be.
But I will say that since that time, they tried to make Alien more and more action games, and like the Colonial Marines.
Oh God, which bombed horribly.
I don't know why there was. Maybe that was just a sound.
There was a sound.
Well,
Another thing locked.
Yeah, you can't get in there.
Alright, I'm intentionally here looking for a save point. There's a thing in there I need.
The other thing, if we have to, we could always
Run back.
Well, pause it. You know, like go to the main PlayStation menu, and later you could come down and like get to the next save.
Let it run for 6 hours.
Well, where is the? We could backtrack too. Where's the last save?
I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it was. I mean, it was up
It's
there.
not that far.
It's not that
right?
far.
Let's,
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
backtrack.
So we're gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna run back and save, and then we'll pick up here next time. So yeah, let's hopefully next time.
This is. I'm actually. I mean, this is really cool. Seeing it as an observer, you notice a lot of the details that I think as a player, you're too busy like shitting yourself.
Too busy like waiting for something to jump out and murder your face.
Exactly. Because there are a lot of them.
Oh.
I think you're heading back.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're almost there.
All right.
Might as well just keep going.
Eh.
If she could vault over this,
I know it would go
easier.
so much faster if I didn't have to crawl through this again.
I think you can go back. Maybe it'll let you, right?
We'll find out.
Maybe you can't make it up the pipe. No, you can do it. Anyway, it's yeah. There's a lot of little details you start to to consider in terms of design. And the goal of the developers was to create, they said, the horror game that would undo the damage that Dead Space had done to the horror genre.
Oh, nice.
Because, is that a vent in the front?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that how I came in?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, that's how I came in.
Okay, so it's back through here.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting because I think Dead Space, Resident Evil 4 is where horror started
and
to
it just
really
became a
action game. And I love Resident Evil 4, but I also hate it because it is the start of kind of the death of the classic horror game. And Dead Space, I think the first Dead Space actually did a really good mix of action and horror, but I will say by the time of the third game, it had gotten pretty...
it's right behind me, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, right there. It had gotten, broke the genre. So it's interesting to see a game that's attempting to go back to, to that. And I think
what horror is at its core used to be.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not the first. Amnesia is probably the first one in my mind. Games like Slender, which took away all your weapons and were just like run, that's your only option. But it's cool to see it done in a franchise like this. So yeah, looking forward to the next time.
Right. So thank you for watching and our first little foray into Alien, and next time should get really interesting.